CTV's Regan Hasagawa is joining us now with the latest. She's on one of the picket lines this morning. Regan, what can you tell us as to where both sides stand right now?
Good morning, Marcia. Well, it is day 25 for workers out here on the picket line and across the country as they negotiate with their employer, Canada Post, the fourth week of this dispute dragging on, which has really impacted Canadians across the country with parcels and mail stalled with just over 2 weeks until Christmas. So a lot of frustration and a big impact across the country. As you mentioned, there's been a lot of back and forth in this dispute. There was a framework presented from Canada Post at the start of the month, and then on Thursday the union did respond, and then on Friday another counter offer from the company, which the union has yet to formally respond to. So that's where negotiations currently are. Speaking with people here on the picket lines, their biggest concerns right now are the wages, their pensions, as well as weekend deliveries. They say that their wages are just not keeping up with the cost of living, and in some rural communities, the representative here tells me it's actually costing some of the workers money to go work every day because they're spending money on things like transportation, and they're really frustrated, saying they believe that the company is not negotiating in good faith.
This is so frustrating for people, especially being in the holiday season. Tell us more about what you're hearing, about people trying to send and receive packages at this time of year.
Yeah, this really couldn't come at a worse time, Marcia. Just over 2 weeks until Christmas, and this is really the time of year when people are sending those letters and those parcels to loved ones in other parts of the country. So a lot of frustration, people having to go to alternate sources to try and send those gifts. However, a lot of times it's much more expensive to go those other routes. We also know that UPS and Pure Later have frozen some of those deliveries. We know the U.S. Postal Service has also halted its deliveries to Canadian addresses while all of this is underway. And then you think about the backlog of 25 days worth of mail and parcels unable to be delivered. Experts say it could be several weeks, even if the dispute is resolved tomorrow, for that backlog to be cleared.
All right. Thanks so much for that, Regan Hasagawa, joining us this morning.